understand now. I understand.
It's coming out of my heart.
I understand.
It's just like, take a look at the history of Monroe, of the education system. Reverend Brown was the first black man to sit on the Monroe County Board of Education. And you know how he got the position? When
I did the research. I did the research. He was a
Willie Frank Marshall, Edgar Cunningham, H.B. Williams, and all these guys filed a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because you could not get elected in Monroe County.
You could not.
And they filed a lawsuit.
They wasn't aligned yet.
Yeah, exactly. They filed a lawsuit, and you know the history. And what happened on that day that the election was, what happened was, the word in the white community is do not go out and vote. So they didn't go vote in Harlem. Some of them went and voted, a few of them did. Let the black folk go. Guess what? They got Reverend Brown on the seat. And how he got that? Because the white folk didn't vote. Now, if they'd have voted, he'd have never got the seat. They did that to say, prove to the courts that a black could get elected. But they did it through hook or crook. They failed to vote. What if they didn't win the vote? He wouldn't have got on the seat. He wouldn't have got the seat. But guess what? It set the precedent for where we are right now. He was the first black. Guess who the second one was? With me.
Wow.
The second black person to sit on the Board of Education.
Wow.
That's why I do what I do here. And Reverend Brown used to tear my butt up. Me and Billy G. Because he was our principal. And our teacher. Up there on that Riley Crossing Hill.
Wow.
Man.
That's taking it back right there.
That's who I am, Greg. That's me. That's where I come from.
Wow.
I'll give you one more story, and I'll tell you this. Prayer at the Monroe County Board of Education used to never be. When I first got on the board, I almost died in Mobile through ulcers, bleeding ulcers. I almost died.
Wow.
So
I never knew that.
I was on the board then. It almost killed me when I ran for the board. It almost died. I almost died in Mobile. So when I finally got out of the hospital and got well again, I was still working as a correction officer too. And at the same time, I was building this house by myself. Anyway, it almost killed me. So when I got back to the Board of Education, I said to him, I'm not going to sit here in the Board of Education and handle these folks' money and all these people's lives without praying. But what I was thankful for was that I could get back there.
Amen.
And I prayed the very first prayer at Monroe County Board of Education meeting, and they've been praying ever since.
Amen.
They've been praying ever since before board meeting. I was the first one to do. That's God. That's God.
And nothing but God. Nothing but God.
He uses you.
You have some powerful testimony here this morning. How?
He uses you, Greg. Just like I told you, I'm a mentor and walk with you, just like Ezra Cunningham and H.B. Williams and all them guys walk with me. And Willie Frank Marshall walked with me when I was coming up. Because they saw something in me, just like I see in you. You ain't scared, Greg. You ain't scared. And the only way you can be not scared is that you got to have God in you.
You got to have God.
No, fear ain't nothing. Fear is an evil spirit. Fear don't come from God. It comes from the devil.
Come from the devil. Come from the devil.
That's why you don't do nothing. You're scared. You have no courage. You have no vision. People suffer because of lack of vision.
You got a testimony to be told, man. Powerful, man. Powerful testimony this morning.
Yeah.
And I hope people are listening to this. I'm
stunned. Listening.
I've never heard these testimonies. As long as I've been with you and walked beside you and met with you. I've never heard these testimonies that you've had, and I can't tell you how thankful I am to get it from you, because I need to hear this.
Yeah. I hope it empowers you to stand.
Wow.
And guess what? Folks that think your friend, they ain't your friend.
That's
God
right.
is your friend. God is your friend.
I've learned.
And if you ever get you a woman that you married and you love, she needs to stand with you.
Amen. Amen. You just said a
she needs to stand with you. Don't throw those stumbling blocks anyway. You may not be out there on the front line with it, but when you go out there, send him out there empowered. Send him out there. If you got some money, give it to him. Give him food. When he come home, rub his head. Send him back out there.
Amen.
That's my warrior.
Listening to this. Listening to this. Listen to Brother Howard this morning. This is the real deal, people. This is a real live confession here on Howard Gospel Broadcasting this Saturday morning. Real live testimony this morning.
We
Howard Broadcast. And I'm grateful to be a part of it, Brother Howard. I want you to know that. I'm grateful to you.
That's why I spend time with you. That's why I drive up to your house when you ain't called. I just want you to know. That's why I told you the other day. Whatever you learn and whatever you grasp from me and from other people, use it to help all. And some folks are so busy on their own agenda, they can't think about all. They just want what they want for themselves. But the thing about you, just be smart and surround your folks with good people that gonna tell you the truth, right or wrong. If you're wrong, they gonna tell you. That's because they're friend and they love you. If you're right, they gonna say, I support you. Here's why I support you. And if you ever get with somebody that tells you one thing, and you know that inner spirit that guided you in your military career, that it kept you safe through these years, it's going to tell you. You know it's going to tell you. And you listen to it.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
Now, yesterday, the young man that was, I don't know what transpired or whatever about the, supposed to be the Everhart launching his career. But after you had talked to me in several hours past, I kind of thought about that. So that's when it looked good at the school. But then I mentioned it to you this morning. But God worked it out. And so I hope he go ahead and do his thing, but at a neutral site. It's okay. But I don't think the optics of one on count is ready for it yet. That's my position on that. But I believe he needs to go for it. Launch his campaign from his home base. Where he choose.
I was there, and Mobile actually was 2 Saturdays ago today.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it started around about 4 or 5 o'clock there at his headquarters location, right there off Spring Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, and the person in question here is J.T. Avonhart. He's a retired veteran, a retired highly celebrated Marine, a Chief Warrant Officer 5. Chief Warrant Officer 5. I mean, he peaked at his level there in the military. And now Avonhart is now the existing executive director of the NAACP there in Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And
Greg,
yeah.
Greg, I hate to interrupt you, but you got 5 minutes of live streaming time, 5 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm going to step away, but you keep right on talking, okay?
Okay, good enough.
Keep right on talking. All right.
And he is currently he has put his name in the bucket for running for Congress. And I'm going to challenge every citizen, not just of Monroe County, but of Alabama. Everhart has a new vision. New vision. This is a highly decorated Marine veteran of 30 years. And I applaud this young man. I support this young man. And we need to stand behind him. We need to pray for him. It's J.T. Everhart for Congress. We need to stand by him. He needs your support for prayer. He needs your financial support. We have to change things here in Alabama. If we have to do it one step at a time, one vote at a time, then let's do it. Let it be done. Alabama has always been on the bottom end of everything. We rank the bottom of everything. Education. You name it. Health care. As bad as we need the expansion of Medicaid, we vote against that. Alabama voted against the lottery. Just recent. They voted against everything that will increase our education, our infrastructure, our roads, and our bridges. And our schools are constantly failing due to this. Now, half of the country already, and I'm gonna put this out there. All the surrounding states, Florida, Mississippi, they have lottery. Monroe refused to. Alabama refused to. They want our education system to stay the same because they still believe in segregation. Segregation, if you still believe in segregation, you are the true definition of race. Right now in our schools there in Monroe, we have teachers there that are teaching there in the public school, but their kids are there in Monroe Academy, segregated from the public. Now, if your child where you teaching at and where you get paid, if that school is not good enough for your son, then you don't need to be there. And I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay, we got 90 seconds of live streaming time.
In that school system. If that school system is what you employ and your child is not good enough to be there with, and you want to put him in a private school, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be allowed. Because the level of education that you give my child is going to be near to none. And we wonder why the school is still failing every year, a failing grade. And I want the citizens of Monroe County to take notice of that.
Hey, Greg, we got 60 seconds of live streaming time. I need to identify, then we'll come back, okay? We've been on for 2 hours, okay? Stay with us.
Wow, time fast this morning. Certainly fast.
You're listening to Howcee Production Gospel Blog Talk Radio, www.blogtalkradio.com. Howcee Production Gospel. We are your internet radio.